In August 2025, the Social Security Administration has begun sending out an important notice that directly impacts millions of Americans who rely on SSI, SSDI, or retirement benefits. If you've received this notice in your mailbox or online account, or are still waiting for it, this video is going to explain exactly what it means for you, what you should do next, and what changes to expect with your payments. For many retirees, disabled individuals, and low-income beneficiaries, these notices are more than just routine paperwork. They carry essential information about when your benefits are arriving, how much you can expect, and any updates that might affect your financial stability. This August payment notice has raised eyebrows because of a few key changes that haven't been widely discussed. If you're among the 71 million people receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, what you do with this information could make a big difference in how you manage your finances this month. First and foremost, the notice includes your exact payment date. This is especially important for those on fixed incomes who need to plan around rent, utility bills, groceries, and medical expenses. The August payments will follow the SSA's usual schedule, but delays or adjustments may affect certain groups. Those receiving SSI will likely see their payment at the beginning of the month. Those on SSDI or retirement benefits usually receive theirs based on their birth date, either on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th Wednesday of the month. But here's the twist. The August notice also outlines changes in payment amounts for a small group of beneficiaries due to recalculations, cost of living adjustments (COLAs), or benefit reviews. This could mean a slight increase or decrease in your benefit depending on your personal case. Some people have seen adjustments due to earnings reports, disability reviews, or even overpayment corrections. It's critical to read the notice carefully and check the figures. If your amount looks different than expected, don't ignore it. You have a right to appeal any decision or ask for clarification from the SSA. You'll find a contact number and appeal instructions right on the notice. Another important section in this month's letter includes reminders about online account access. The SSA is encouraging all beneficiaries to review their My Social Security account to confirm bank details, payment history, and personal information. With fraud targeting older adults and those with disabilities on the rise, verifying your account information has never been more important. Scammers are becoming more aggressive, sending fake emails and calls pretending to be from SSA. So always double-check the source before you click or share personal data. Now, what about SSI recipients? Many of you rely on supplemental security income as your only or primary source of income. August's notice is especially crucial if you've had any recent changes in your housing situation, income, or family size. The SSA reviews these factors regularly to determine your eligibility and payment amount. So if you haven't reported changes or received a questionnaire, you may be at risk of having your payment delayed or reduced. Those on SSDI should also pay close attention. SSDI, or Social Security Disability Insurance, is often subject to medical continuing disability reviews (CDRs). If you're up for a review or have already received a request for medical updates, that process may impact your future payments. This notice could include reminders about documentation deadlines or upcoming interviews. And if you've returned to work recently, even part-time, that may also be reflected in the notice through earnings reporting. The SSA uses this information to calculate whether your work income affects your eligibility for full benefits. Don't let a missed report cause an interruption in your payments. For retirees, the August payment notice may appear routine, but don't overlook it. Sometimes these letters include alerts about future benefit projections, tax withholding changes, or even Medicare premium deductions. If you see unfamiliar deductions or unexpected reductions, take action immediately. It's also a good time to verify that your address and bank account are current. Direct deposit errors can delay your money, especially if you've recently changed banks. And don't forget, Medicare open enrollment is just a couple of months away. Some notices may include early reminders or plan comparison options. So keep this information handy for the fall. Many people also ask, what if I didn't receive a notice at all? If you haven't received anything by the second week of August and you're on SSI, SSDI, or retirement, it's time to take proactive steps. Log into your My Social Security account and check for electronic messages. Sometimes the SSA sends notices digitally instead of by mail. If you don't see anything there either, call your local SSA office or the National Helpline to ensure your contact details are correct. Delays in mail delivery or account errors can result in missed updates. And remember, these notices aren't just bureaucratic forms, they are legal communications that can impact your income. Understanding them is vital. If you struggle with reading or understanding official documents, don't be afraid to ask for help. You can bring the notice to a trusted friend, caregiver, or legal aid service. There are also local nonprofit organizations and senior centers that offer free SSA assistance. Use these resources. They exist for people just like you. Another big question we've received this month is about COLA updates. No, the August notice is not announcing the 2026 COLA just yet. That will be revealed later in the year, typically in October. However, if your notice references any change in amount, it's likely due to individual factors, not the new COLA. That said, now is a good time to prepare. Start tracking your expenses and budget for the rest of the year. If inflation continues to rise, next year's COLA could be significant, but we won't know until the official numbers are released. Also, be aware that SSA offices are still dealing with backlogs in processing. If you've recently submitted documents or made a claim, response times may be slower than usual. Don't panic if you haven't heard back yet, but do follow up regularly. Persistence is key. Let's talk quickly about how this August notice affects those receiving benefits on behalf of someone else. If you're a representative payee, a person receiving and managing Social Security benefits for a child, disabled adult, or elderly family member, make sure you check both your own mail and theirs. You are legally responsible for staying updated and reporting any changes on their behalf. This month's notice may include details you need to update their records or income reports. Failing to do so can lead to suspension of benefits. Now, what if the amount you receive in August is higher than expected? In some cases, this might be a one-time retroactive adjustment for a previously missed or miscalculated payment. But don't assume. Always double-check your notice and account summary. If you spend a payment you're not entitled to, the SSA can and will demand repayment, often by withholding future checks. It's better to clarify now than owe later. For many of you, the August SSA notice is just another reminder of how complex the Social Security system has become. And while the SSA's mission is to support and protect beneficiaries, the constant changes, rules, and updates can make that support feel like a maze. That's why we're here, to help you navigate it. We read the notices. We follow the policies. And we break them down in plain English so you can make confident decisions. Remember, knowledge is your best defense. When you're informed, you're empowered. The more you understand your rights and your responsibilities, the better equipped you are to protect your benefits. So here's what you should do today. Check your mail and your online account for the August notice. Read it thoroughly, highlight important sections, and make a note of any changes. If something doesn't look right, contact the SSA. If you're unsure what to do, reach out to someone you trust. And most importantly, don't ignore it. One missed letter can lead to missed payments, incorrect records, or unnecessary stress. We know many of you are feeling overwhelmed. But you're not alone. There are millions of people facing the same confusion and uncertainty, and we're here to support each other. Whether it's sharing information, helping someone log into their account, or simply explaining what a notice means, every little bit helps. This community is strong. And when we stay connected, we stay protected. So take action today. Review your August notice. Share this video with anyone you know on SSI, SSDI, or retirement benefits. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss another update. We'll continue to follow the latest from the SSA and bring you clear, reliable guidance every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves and your benefits.